I don't know how this is going to work, but this has been set for later. But I just wanted to make a video. So recently, I've been doing videos of my carb-free diet. So, but today I'm coming off of that because I didn't feel well today, didn't go to work because of my tummy. Just felt for about a week now, or nearly a week, like indigestion, like in the mornings, my throat's bitter, feel like I want to be sick, feel like I want to vomit, like all sorts. I just haven't been feeling well. And then this morning I had a headache. I just couldn't go anymore. I just had to go back to bed. I also felt sleepy, felt like I was run over with a truck. I was so tired, didn't feel well at all. I slept most of the afternoon, and even when I woke up, I was still sleepy. I was still sleepy in the afternoon. Yes, press them here. So I'm making ackee and saltfish. This is gonna be a quick live. I'm making ackee and saltfish with boiled dumplings and a piece of sweet potato. I'm not doing a lot because, as I said, I'm not coming off my diet altogether. So I've only made that. I only needed that for the flour. And I did put it in here just to get it ready. So this is going to be a quick live. There's my flour. Why did you do that?
I didn't do anything. I just.
Why you threw it though? You didn't put it. You threw it. Can I check the settings while I'm live? So I just want to do a quick live of me cooking ackee and saltfish. So I've prepped some of this stuff already. Oopsie. Can this go up? Can't remember. No, the other one can. So here we are. This is what I've got so far. So, oh, I haven't cut up my onion. Darn. I thought I prepped the seasoning, guys. I haven't cut up my onions. Okay, let's do that. Let me get the other stand for the phone. This is a live, guys. So raw and uncut. It's not. It's here. I did bring it down. So this one can go up high. So I'm just going to swap this. I'm not always live at this time, but as I said earlier, I want to break my diet on camera because I've been talking about my diet on camera. So I'm just going to cut up some onions. I wanted to save the tin, so I bought this can of ackee. So yes, I'm in the UK, so we buy our ackee. This is Jamaica Isle. It's the first time I'm having this one. But this one was $5.49 and the other one was £6.99 because I'm in the UK and we spend pounds here. Pounds and pence. So yeah, it was $5.49, I think. And there it is. It's not bad. It looks a bit like butter ackee though. So I'm just gonna cut up my onion. My water is already boiling, but I've been a bit distracted because Deanna wants pressed green plantain.
And I love pressing
I had to wait for her to finish having a shower to come back to press the plantains. You pressed all of them?
Yeah.
There were 4 pieces.
Actually, no, I didn't press this one.
There's one in the frying pan that's ready to press. Let me turn on back the cooker to fry your plantain. So I'm no big chef. So don't expect me to go to chop the onion because I just won't. So this is how I cut up my onions, slow and easy. And onions burn my eyes. No, I'll put it in the pan. You see, this girl will try to put me in trouble, but if she can put the plantain in the pan, the frying pan, because I did turn it off. I can't hold the onion because it burns my eyes so much, so I prefer to leave my onion on the cutting board. And growing up, I didn't like seasoning, so I didn't like eating it, and I used to pick it out of my plate. I've grown a lot from that, So I'll eat it now, but when I cook with it, I have to cut it up small. Onions especially. I wasn't a fan of tomatoes either. But I'm finally grown at 41 because even in my 30s, I didn't eat tomatoes. Wouldn't eat it. And I would pick it out of burgers, or I would ask if I'm buying a burger, I would request no onions in my burger. No tomatoes in my burger.
I don't like tomatoes.
Or onions, but I've started eating it now. I've grown, I'm healthy. But normally at this time I'm on Julie's live. I know Julie, I saw her pop up, but I did have an idea to make a quick live with my ackee and saltfish. Because I don't cook this very often.
Oh, now I know why I got
Diana, stop the shouting, please.
Now I know why I got my not liking tomatoes and onions.
Possibly you got that from me, that's true.
Yeah, because I don't like onions or tomatoes either.
So these plantains don't press that good because Diana pressed them. But I couldn't be bothered to press them again. I think I might need to take that out to press them properly. I went to the Afro-Caribbean shop before I came home to get my ackee and my saltfish. And Diana requested green plantain. And I used to use foil. Look how it break up. Come here, rush the pot. I didn't fry it thoroughly. Let's fry them again and then press them. What was I saying? Yeah, I didn't plan to cook the green plantain today, but out of the blue, she asked me if she can have it. So I should have ackee for tomorrow, but I haven't made a lot of flour. I've only made a little bit of cornmeal dumpling flour to boil. And I'm doing a small pot of dumplings. So, and I don't yet like to use the front burner, so I want to do her plantains. Or I might just put it on same time. Or to have to pay attention to too many pots at the same time. Look how there's something I broke up alive and I shame me. My. Look how it breaking up. You know, I don't know if the settings on this horizontal live went back to normal, but YouTube is something else. Because I set it to monetization, I don't know if it went back because it kept jumping back. So it might end up, let me check, see if I can check on my other phone and fix it. Because they're trying to sabotage me. So let me see what it's saying. Let's see if I can view it on here. And I also set it to come up later. But I don't know if that's actually registered or it's doing its own thing. I put it on stream for later, so I didn't even expect to see people on it. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Just trying, you know. Just trying. I can't even see comments. Maybe there are no comments. But let me just check quickly, because this was meant to be like a half an hour live, really. Okay, let's see if I can do anything with this.
Discover slow bread.
That's me. Oh, hi. Hi, have you started sowing some seeds? No, haven't started sowing any seeds. Hi, Tixie or Tixie. I don't know if you're still there. Is it Tixie or Tixie? I just went on the chat on my phone. Did you see me just use my finger to turn that? Let me get something else. The whole of the plantain break up, but it can still eat, no problem. I'm gonna put my dumpling. I'm gonna peel my potato. Peel it on this. Peel my sweet potato. This Oh, hi. Yay. Thank you. Please remember to give the live a like. Thank you very much. So the other day I went live with the vertical live and I wanted to just test out the horizontal one and see the difference. So it's on horizontal now. But YouTube have a way of just doing its own thing before you go live, and I've had to fix the setting a couple of times. So I'm going to turn up the heat under the water because I did turn that down a lot because I didn't want it to boil out before I was ready to do the ackee, because I didn't want the dumpling them to start to cook like ages before. This needs to press down again. This is too fat. It's not fried properly. Diana,
Yeah.
stop it. Come out the camera with your business that you're carrying on with. Go out there, so go on with it. Because I don't know what you're doing behind me. So I'd rather you not be in the back of my camera carrying on with any kind of shenanigans. Okay. Here is my ackee. I have always been curious on how ackee and saltfish is prepared. It's really easy. Really, really easy. So here's my pan. That's got a little bit of grease in it because the plantain was on it. And everybody does it differently. So, oh, I forgot I need this for the front one, the front burner. Isn't working properly. So. Here we go. So we need to heat the pan with a little bit of oil. I have some oil here that I used to fry dumplings yesterday, so it's okay to reuse this because I used it to fry some festivals for Diana. I should have went in with my coconut oil again. Sounds delicious. I should have used my coconut oil. Anyways, I've already put that in, so let's just continue with that. Yeah. Now, this is my saltfish. I had to boil this earlier. We don't get good saltfish here, guys. If anyone's coming to the UK from Jamaica, I can never remember, but I've said this before, that I'd love some saltfish from Jamaica. Because we don't get good ones here. They're like rubbery, like fatty, like, I just don't like them. They're not the best, but we have to use what we can get. If you can see that it's very trashy. This didn't have any bones in it either, and it's this one. So it's not my favorite, but there are a couple in the shop, and I think out of the two, I prefer this one. So I boiled that a little bit. I like my saltfish to still have some salt in it. The water is boiling up for my dumpling and my sweet potato. So I'm going to turn down the water pot a little bit, so that I just want to get this thing out of the way so I can focus on this. And that's heating up nicely, so just waiting for that to get hot. I'm going to add some oil to the plantain to cook them quicker. So to make the ackee and saltfish, all I'm going to do is I'm going to saute the seasoning, saute this. I've got tomatoes, onions, sweet pepper or bell pepper. I've got a bit of Scotch bonnet pepper there. The pepper here isn't normally very hot, but I do like to taste a little bit of that while I'm eating. And I've got some escallion here. Yeah, so I'm going to use my ackee and saltfish. I'm going to use saltfish in my ackee. And because this is so broken up, I'm just going to scoop it out and put it in a plate for Diana soon. This girl doesn't really eat meat all the time, but I do have a patty in the oven for her because she has this weird way of eating. And honestly, I'm just going to keep turning these on a high fire to get it out of the way. You need to come off the counter behind me. That's what you need to do. So I'm going to take this out soon. But while that's going on, let's just add this to here. is me breaking my carb-free diet. This isn't really hot yet, but I soon fix that. I'm gonna turn up the heat under this real quick. Oh, I just remember there's one thing I didn't add. Let's get this plantain out of the way. Scoop it onto this plate. One thing out of the way, now I can focus on other stuff. I forgot to add my garlic to that, so I'm just gonna do that now. All peeled, put that in the bin. This. So I like to crush my garlic first. Normally if I'm using a bigger knife, it's easier. Can't see. Just crushing my garlic. Then I'm gonna cut that up real small. And I'm gonna add it to the pot. And we can get this back over here and up. Hello, host and chat. Thumbs up. Hi, Miss Gay. How are you? Thank you for visiting. So, is my pot on? Yes. So, I'm just going to turn up the heat underneath. Diana, don't bother with that. That box going in the bin. Every time I get a cardboard box, this child decides to make mess. So just cooking up my seasonings. I'm going to sort this pot because they're kind of getting in the way of each other. So let's turn. Guys, I'm still not very used to this because this stove. So I've just turned off this front one. I'll turn that back on. Remember I told y'all that I only moved here a month or so. Thumbs up done. Thank you Life with Mika and family. So this is a quick live just to cook with me my ackee and saltfish. So I've got the seasonings in here. It's very important to fry up your saltfish with your seasoning. That's how I do it anyway, and I'm sure it's the right way. So I'm gonna add that before I forget because I'm paying attention to the phone, paying attention to the comments. Ackee and saltfish. Thank you for coming, but I guess you just got here. That's my ackee. I poured it out earlier because I just wanted to have everything prepared. It's this one. It's the first time I'm having it. I opened the can upside down, so it's hard to show it now. But it's called Jamaica Isle. And I chose this one because it was cheaper than the Dunn's River and the other one that was there. It was cheaper than them. So, and I was saying, because you just came, I've been doing my carb free, but I didn't feel well this morning. I didn't go to work today because I didn't feel well. I felt like my chest was burning. I think it's indigestion. I kept burping, like belch, can't stop. When I woke up, I had a headache. I felt weak. I just felt lethargic. I felt sleepy. And I didn't go to work. I sent my daughter into school and asked my sister to drop her to school. And I went back to bed. Because, so I think maybe I just needed a healthy meal. And over the weekends, I can cheat, like have a cheat day on my carb-free diet. But I didn't really this weekend. So I don't know if I've just been having too many vegetables. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to help my tummy today. And I'm going to have a meal, I'm gonna have dumplings. I never had tin ackee before. Boy, I wish I could say the same. I would love some non-tin ackee right now. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't taste the same. I'm just gonna add a little more oil to my pot, but I'm gonna make it coconut this time. I wish I could say I've never had tin ackee before because it's all I can get now in Big Farin. But it doesn't taste the same to me. Like, there's nothing like the natural ackee fresh from the tree. So I'm gonna, my water is boiling. And I was saying before that because I'm still doing carb free and Diana isn't eating any of this, it's only me. It's so hard to need only a little bit of flour. The hardest thing, because your hand, like the flour just in your hand. It's so hard to need a little bit of flour the size of your fist. So I had to put it in a bag. It's awkward. It's not hard. It's just awkward. Let me get it. It's awkward. That's about ready for my ackee, but I'm just doing this first. So I've turned the fire down under the seasoning. There's my dumpling. One. Let's see how much I'm gonna get. There's cornmeal in this, Nishan. Oh, Nishan, thank you for coming. There is cornmeal in this. So here is another dumpling. Boy, no cornmeal for me. You know, some people, what was I watching the other day? The manga, and somebody said they didn't think cornmeal boiled dumplings could be needed with no cornmeal. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Nishan. Something I was watching and somebody said they didn't know you can have boiled dumplings without cornmeal in it. I'm like, what? We are talking about when we're on boats, when we're growing up as kids, we don't always have cornmeal. We're not, where we forget cornmeal from? When everybody trump up one little $50 and go buy flour. Flour, one tin boom. And when you have bunks flour and butter, don't. No, sir. Flour with no cornmeal is actually the normal way. It's nice with ackee and saltfish. Yeah, I love ackee. Like growing up, when we used to go country, because my mom worked full-time during the week. So I have 5 dumplings. 5. That shows that this is a single person pot, one person pot, which I found strange making a small portion of dumplings. But yeah, we used to go country for holiday, and they had an ackee tree, and they didn't have much because we lived in a concrete house on 2 bedrooms, a scheme house on a housing scheme. And that's my sweet potato, 1 potato. But when we go country, we used to go to our cousins, a board house with pit toilets and everything. Welcome to your cooking channel on YouTube. It's always a great pleasure. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Sandra is always supporting me even under my videos. So thank you so much. I don't have a cooking channel. I have an everything channel. Maybe call it a lifestyle channel. And this, I still have saltfish in here. I only used 1 piece of the saltfish, although my pot looks so full. But it's because I have a lot of seasonings in it. Yes, so as I was saying about country, because I keep jumping off the topic, they had an ackee tree. So yeah, when ackee in season, because they remember they didn't have a lot of money. Because all of the kids, like all 5 of us, used to sleep on 1 bed sometimes. And the bed is sponge when I say bed. So we used to, but it was fun anyway. But we used to have ackee every day. And I loved it. But never mind. Give me morning, noon, and night. Ackee and white rice. Love it. Alright, so tell me in the comments. when I open tin ackee, I've never rinsed it. I pour off some of the water, but I've never rinsed it. I've already poured off some, but I'm going to pour off more because there's still a lot on it. But I saw somebody cooking, a friend of mine cooking the tin ackee, and then wash it. I think he even like put it in hot water. But I said, why you boil it? It's already soft. Why you gonna boil it again? So I definitely don't boil this because it's already cooked. And when you read the tin, it tells you to just put it straight in. So it's already cooked. So I pop it straight in. So that's only got my fresh seasonings, natural seasonings, and my saltfish. And then just carefully stir that, but let me put some powder seasoning on top. I've got pepper in there as well, so I don't want too much additional pepper, but I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of black pepper because it's not like it tastes that much anyways. This is my Jamaican all-purpose that Nishan helped me to label the other day. So this is not the jerk one, but I'm telling you, it's quite salty. Plus the saltfish, I never overboil the saltfish. Sometimes when I cook here in Big Foreign, I find that the saltfish isn't salted a lot. I find the Jamaican saltfish more saltier and nicer. So I didn't boil the saltfish a lot. I boiled it once because I did still want a hint of salt on it. I remember one video I was watching with Miss Cornwall, and she said, make sure you don't boil the saltfish too much. Saltfish we have salt. You boil, me not like you boil out the saltfish. So I'm trying not to boil out the saltfish. So I only did it once because I find that sometimes when I use the funny saltfish them here, they don't you can over boil them. And here's my black pepper to sprinkle some on top. But I don't even know if I taste black pepper in a food. Yes, that all-purpose is salty. It's very salty, and as I said, I didn't boil the saltfish much. Now, what I find with this ackee is that it's quite dry. This is a butter ackee, it's a mash up. I'm not going to stir that anymore because that's breaking up. And I'm going to taste that soon because I taste my food when I cook. And there are my dumplings bubbling up nicely. So dinner is already almost served, and I'm gonna have carbs. I'm telling you, she's funny. I like to watch her. She's hilarious. She's so funny. She cuss when them are gonna cook it. She said, "I'm don't boil out the ackee, the saltfish. Saltfish, me can't take them people where cook saltfish. And when they cook out the saltfish, boil it out, you can't even taste the salt." So I remembered Miss Cornwall when I was boiling my saltfish. And I know that the saltfish here in this country use it for fresh. I hope me not on the pot with this. I'm gonna taste them the other day and they're very salty. Diana, your planting done a long time, you know? Let me see if this patty still hot. I could even pick it up, but it's still hot. Do you want to eat out there, Diana? Let me cut this up for you. Huh? Sit here. What am I doing? Thank you guys so much for the likes. I got 5 likes. Can I have 3 more, please? From the 8 people. Click on the 3 dots, please.
There's only 8 people watching.
Yes, honey. I did the horizontal live. I wanted to see the difference. Careful. I wanted to see the difference with the lives because I don't go live often, guys. So as it is, I'm experimenting on YouTube. So I want to see the difference. Like tomorrow, when I check my views, I want to see how it compares and which one I prefer. If you're on here, you're a content creator, do you do both lives or do you only do vertical? And which one do you prefer if you do both of them? Miss Gay, do you do both vertical and horizontal, or are you only the vertical? Especially nowadays with all the changes and stuff. Tastes alright. Tastes good. Tastes like the ackee up a country. Like I could do with some white rice. I love ackee and white rice. Anybody else love ackee and white rice? I love some ackee and white rice. Oh, what do you think this is? I bought this in the shop. I haven't done a live yet, but I was live on someone else's channel. Okay. What do you mean you were live on someone else's channel? You went live but not using your name? Or you were in the comments? I bought this. What does this look like? What fruit? Is a fruit? I'm new to this new screen. I use vertical but not the new one. Yes, accurate. And I don't even know what this looks like. Let me check it out. Anybody know what this is? Yes, Aki Rice. OMG. Thanks. Thumbs up the live. Please thumbs up the live. Guava. It looks like a guava. It's called. Yes, Sapadillo. I don't know. Okay. And I think it's gonna get soft. This looks like normal live. Yeah, this is normal live. So this is horizontal, not vertical. And what is it like? Sapadillo, Tiggsy. Is it Tiggsy or Tigsy? I saw you said it the other day in Julie's live. Tiggsy. Ty and GSY. So I think I heard you say it the other day, but I've forgotten what you said. I think this is a naseberry. Any Jamaicans want to confirm? It reminded me of naseberry when I saw it, and I asked the man and he didn't know what it was. He said it's like a guava, but it's from India. So the life of Miss Gay is probably right that it is a guava. But I was hoping it's a naseberry. I was hoping that it's a naseberry. It looked like naseberry to me. Yes. My aki's bubbling. Look, it's bubbling. Bubble, bubble like a chicken gravy. And make you feel like a Mother Mary. Look, it's bubbling, guys. And it smells good too. Now, if you know anything, you know that doesn't take long to cook. That's already cooked. And they say once the dumpling float, it ready. But I'm going to go a little bit over the floating business. The host invited us to come on the channel via StreamYard. Okay. Ah, I see. I've never been on StreamYard. Was that with Goga? Because I was looking at his birthday video, StreamYard video, I think this morning. I came across it this morning. Yes, can pronounce it either way. It's like, sounds Tigsy, okay. Yeah. So, for anyone who's just passing through, I am cooking. I'm breaking my carb-free diet from the beginning of March. Today is what, the 26th, because tomorrow is payday. 26th of March. And for all of March, I've had a little bit of carb, but only on the weekends. And if I do have any in the week, it's maybe I sneak a little piece of biscuit, a tiny piece or a tiny, and not much anyway. So I've mostly, and even this weekend, I didn't really cheat on the carbs. So I wasn't feeling well this morning, and I wonder if it had something to do with the diet or there are stomach bugs going around at work. It could just be that. But for a few days, every morning I feel like I want to vomit. I feel sick every morning. And then this morning it just held me down. I couldn't move. I was getting ready for work and I just felt like I could not move. I felt very sleepy. Normally I wake up every morning, I feel tired. But I was always still able to find the energy to continue and to go to work. But this morning was not one of those mornings. I just could not move. I had a headache, my stomach was burning, I was belching, and my tummy wasn't hurting. It was churning, like turning, but it never did a like pain. But I just felt awful, just felt absolutely awful. I felt so tired. I couldn't move. I was getting Diana ready and I just sat on the chair and I had on my work clothes, but I hadn't combed my hair yet. And I'm like, Diana, I don't think I can go to work. And Diana goes to the school where I work. So we go in together every morning. I think so, Miss Gay. I think so. And I haven't been eating a lot. So I haven't been having breakfast, haven't been eating after 8. And my body probably just isn't used to it. So because of my stomach, just even this evening when I went to get Diana, I still haven't been feeling 100%. So I said I'm going to have a proper full meal today. Because I'm never turn off the oven. To try and help myself to feel better. So I am feeling a lot better than I was this morning. But that's my reason for breaking my carb free. So I'm having ackee and saltfish and boiled dumplings with sweet potato, and I'm thinking I'm ready to turn this off. I'm just gonna check that the sweet potato is cooked. This is not my normal pot for boiling food, but I'm not doing a lot, so I've used my small pot. This sweet potato is not cooked. It needs a little bit more boiling, I think. That's too firm. I'm gonna make that bubble a little bit more. But the ackee is definitely cooked. The seasonings were already cooked. So I bought this from TikTok shop, guys. I really like it. I paid £4.99 for it. I didn't know that these things were so cheap. But I don't even know what it does. One day, I pressed that and it started to turn. But I've never used it that way. I just used it to catch the phone. And it can turn either way. So I've got a black one that can't turn the phone. It can only do vertical. It can't do horizontal. But this one can do both. I quite like it. It's quite firm and sturdy. But I don't really know what this is for. It can charge. But I just use it as a stand. So I don't even know the purpose. So if you look at there, you can see a little symbol for standing up and sitting down. I love it. It's very handy. But I don't know how the angle. Is that a camera? I heard that you were not feeling... Yeah, I wasn't feeling well, Sandra. And my stomach still isn't 100%, but I'm thinking that this food is going to help in that. But this isn't moving, so what's the purpose? Let me see if that can turn on. Yes, it's doing something. Look, you see it turn? It just turned. Like that. And it's kind of vibrating. See it turning by itself? But it doesn't go all the way around, so I wondered if it was able to do a 360. So I'm gonna put that down and see what happens. That didn't move. But it's very handy. Yes, turn it on and it will move with you. Ah, I wondered if that's what it was doing the other day. Like a... Yeah, see there? It's following me. Let me put it down so you can see it and follow me like a robot. Wait. Watch. It's moving. My own little robot. Look, it's moving. I like it. I never really do a video. I just use it to watch videos. I never really put it on like while I'm using it, like while I'm making a video. Move. You can do it another time.
No. Thank you.
All right, go out there so with it.
Try a little wide one.
So yes, thank you. I saw it moving it the other day, like just out of the blue. I saw it moving. My one go all the way around, but you have to turn it on. I'm gonna test it out and see if it can do 360. It's a motion detector. If you're outside making a video, it will turn the phone in your direction. That's cool. That is really cool. When I saw it, I saw this girl advertising it on her TikTok, and I just bought it. But I just liked the way that it looked like a firm one and that it could do vertical, because this one I'm using, the black one with the long pole, is just horizontal only. Yes, I buy another one. Where did you buy yours? It was on TikTok, you know. Let me see if I can. What's the name of it? I'm gonna see if I can find it again on TikTok and tell you the name of it. Oh gosh, I took my TikTok off of this phone, I think. Let me see if I have TikTok on here still. No, I took TikTok off of this, but it should be in my emails. Should be in my emails. TikTok shop. Potato supposed to cook now. Let me see what that says. Timo, I need to buy another one. Yes, it's over there, so I buy it on Amazon. I will order one off Timo. Yeah, it's really, I like it. It's so firm and sensible. Like this black one that I have, it will fall over. It's just too shaky. I've never used TikTok to sell nothing, but TikTok now stop sending me messages.
Can you try it? Can't do it.
TikTok shop creator.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Like only go down there. Okay, put it.
I can't find it now. Can't find it now. Might be I do a little video about it. A little review on it. But I haven't used any others, so I don't know if it would be a fair review. See it over there, so I buy it on Amazon. Oh, you saw it on TikTok. And then you went to Amazon. That's a good idea. Diana, let me see if there's a name on this one. The pink thing that you have, the stand.
I think it says mini.
It's, oh, it just says mini. Can you, that's what it says.
Let me see if I can.
See, it's a mini. All right, this potato, I just turned up the fire. This is supposed to cook. Yes, I will order one. Okay. This sweet potato should be cooked. And I had one of those orange sweet potatoes in the fridge that when you boil it, it full up with water. And I didn't boil that one. I went and get the purple one that I prefer. It's quite firm. I think I'm expecting it to go soft like the orange one that I've got grown used to. Let's get this up to my face. The sweet potato boil white. It's a nice chewy sweet potato. Well, sweet potato don't take that long to cook. It's just firm. Diana, you eating?
Yeah.
Leave the box and eat. Leave the box. I got an Amazon order and this girl out there breaking up the box and doing all sorts. The other so I'm gonna have share my ackee and saltfish. on my dumpling. Let me go on the live so I can see the comments, if any. Here we go. I'm gonna put that in here. So that's one. Lord, I haven't had boiled dumpling in ages. Should I do more than 2? Ah.
Guess what, Mom? You can eat it.
Should Diana say if you can eat it? I'm gonna have 3 dumplings, and they're a little bit shade of yellow because there is cornmeal. So there are my dumplings, and I'm going to put some ackee and saltfish. Here we go. The ackee is kind of soft. I didn't take out the time. I should have done that. They are not tapping eyes with the box. There we are. Yes, I'm gonna share yours. I saw your comment. Ooh. Natural, you know. Never add too much else. Add too much stuff, you can spoil the food. Just a little black pepper and a little all-purpose. I already have onion, tomato, sweet pepper, chili, thyme, scallion, garlic. Yum, yum. Diana, let me stop. I hope you will enjoy your dinner. I sure will. I'm gonna go sit down there. Share drink out a nipple buckle.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna drink what I want to drink.
You hear her? You hear her?
No.
I must trim the pan live share show off. I'm not trying to show too much skin, but it just have to that way.
Skin of an egg.
Skin of an eye. Skin of an eye.
Skin of an egg.
Oh,
Skin of
camera
an egg.
turn with me. Whoa, here we go.
Well, here we go.
Who wants some? Who wants some? Who wants some? Here's my sweet potato
It's disgusting.
and my lovely, beautifully made boiled dumplings. Who grew up in Jamaica and can't make boiled dumpling? I've heard people say they can't make boiled, or they make ugly boiled dumpling. The boiled dumpling don't have to pretty though, you know. As long as it tastes good and it can eat. Another thing I've been doing different, guys. One night I went over on Avon's live and they were talking about salt and using sea salt. So I've been using sea salt recently. Yeah, I've been using sea salt and it's I don't know, I find it strange because the salt grains, I can taste the salt grains, whereas the other ones seem to melt. The sea salt is quite hard. So here's my dumpling. I cut up my dumpling. Here's a nice piece of ackee and saltfish. And because I'm using knife and fork, that's in my left hand, I should have taken a tray out of this cupboard. Let me get a tray. Here we go. Hot. Nice. Not salty. Of that ackee flavor, the kind of strong flavor. Diana, I nearly 9 o'clock, girl. Your bedtime's gone. Go and start read the book till I come.
No, I don't want to.
I knew you'd say that. Yes, it's delicious. It's your, what do you mean, ackee? You like ackee? You buy it at the shops. You see, it's easy to cook. Tag, so you can buy the can and you just make your seasonings. I'm looking at the wrong phone. Make your seasonings, like just saute your seasonings and just add a little bit of powder seasoning to your taste. A little black pepper. I've used all purpose. Make sure you well season it with the natural seasoning, and then it gives it a nice taste. You don't need much else. And the saltfish.
Excuse me, Mum.
Put it up there.
Okay. Actually,
Thank you so much. I've still have 6 likes. Can I get some, at least 2 more likes, please? 2 more likes. I'm gonna go put my daughter to bed and maybe come back and eat this. Because I don't like when she go to bed late. Because then she can't wake up tomorrow. And we've been reading. The dish is well prepared. Bon appetit. Thank you so much, Sandra. Enjoy your dinner. It looks delicious. Why are you jealous? You're in Jamaica. Aren't you in Jamaica? Sandra. Sandra must to be exact. I should be jealous of you. You can get your fresh ackee, your good salt fish, not some dry, trashy salt fish.
hey, that's rude. Mom.
Saltfish in Jamaica, way better than this. I don't know if I even saltfish. This maybe it's not even saltfish I'm eating. Who knows? What may I eat? I don't know. Maybe crocodile. It's not like the one we get. Snake. I was looking for salt mackerel in the shop, but I bought herring instead, salted herring. But I don't know. Don't it, Nishan? I don't know how I may eat. Because it's not like the saltfish that I'm used to. And it's so dry. And rubbery. I don't know what it could have been. What do you think it could be? Such dry. I don't know. Some old tough fish, man. I don't know. Or snake, or I don't know. Have to go now. Catch you next time. I have a live set for 4. So how long? What time is 4? How long far from now is that? An hour? I'm going to leave you. All right, no problem. I'm coming off now anyway. How long is that, Mika and family? What time is it now where you are? If you're not gone yet, because I'll pop over. Mackerel, salt mackerel is nice with ackee. I haven't had that much, but I've had corn pork. When I went to Jamaica last time, I wanted corn pork and ackee, and I didn't get any. That nobody can find corn pork in Jamaica. Alright guys, thank you so much for cooking with me. I'm going to put Diana to bed and I'm going to come back and finish eating. Because it's past their bedtime. I'll stop by, yeah. So I'm coming over to Mika, but I don't know what time that is. It might be soon. If it's what I think, so should be in about 5 minutes. I'm going to put this girl to bed. It's almost 5 p.m. But she said she's going for 4. So depending on where she is, it's nearly. All right. Bye. Have a good night. Thank you. Or good evening. Bye-bye. See y'all later. Thank you for coming.